I find Genesis 22 to be quite troubling. Why do you think that is? What are the reasons why Genesis 22 is so troubling? Since you mentioned Genesis 22 and somehow you feel uncomfortable after reading it, then it is better and fair that you should also know the background of the story and what it means. Abraham had seen the representatives, angels of God, many times, so he already convinced in God. The Bible said that he walked with God. Genesis 12:1, 15:1, 17:1, 18:1. And then before Sarah, Abraham's wife, brought forth Isaac, she was old and had zero opportunity to have any child because she already had menopause. Genesis 18:10-11. But God promised to Abraham that Sarah would bring forth a child despite her circumstance. Genesis 17:16. And then God restored her ability to conceive. And so Isaac, the son of Abraham from Sarah, was born. The child was born because the miracle from God. Genesis 21:1-2. God promised to Abraham that he would bless Isaac. Genesis 17:19-21. And that Isaac's offsprings would be as many as the stars in the heavens, as many as the sands in the seashore. Genesis 15:5. After some time, God then tested Abraham's faith if he truly believed in God's words. God commanded Abraham to sacrifice Isaac, the son whom he loved so much. Genesis 22:1-2. Abraham obeyed God because he knew that God would never break his words and his prophecy about Isaac. Genesis 15:6. In other words, Abraham believed that God would somehow resurrect Isaac, even if Isaac died. Abraham's faith was firm, but it had not been tested. Until the last moment, then, God finally knew that Abraham chose to trust God. God stopped Abraham from killing Isaac because it was never his intention at all. Genesis 22:11-12. By this test, Abraham proved his love to God. And this was a shadow that God will prove his love to mankind, not just by test, but by allowing Jesus, his son, to die as a sacrifice to all human sins. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3:16, KJV.